All right, we got a lot to do.
Well, one of my favorite shows that I've ever seen. Goes up to the sky and he's never mean. He's super creative and he's always on screen. He's really funny, you know what I mean? It's the
Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 6.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. Learn circle to the homies, make it la la la. Come and tune in with the coolest guy. Talk fun and games, even though we're all strange. Doesn't matter, whatever you want. Come and join the stream. Nerd things are cool here, no need to worry. All countries are welcome, you ain't gotta flurry. Comic books and video games are just a tip. Hashtag decide cheap because he hates list. Wait for Jizzy rant cause he know it's coming. Blue pants to the head is gonna start running. Mondays and Fridays, you need to check them out. 7 p.m. Eastern time. It's the Nerdy Effect 6.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows. It's the Nerdy Effect 6.0. Nerdy Effect, one of my favorite shows, and it's great. Yeah!
7.0.
What is up, affected and non-affected, some affected, future affected, reverse affected, unaffected, soon affected, next affected, future, past, present, participle affected, long hair affected, short hair affected, in between hair affected, no hair affected, extreme hair affected, television viewing affected, mobile viewing affected, future in your brain eyeball affected that found this in the year 2050, long after I'm gone, because apparently YouTube becomes merged with Taco Bell, becomes God. Genital affected, there you go. Anybody in general.
You want the fish stick? Well, I can feel it. The fish stick is coming. Fire!
Heavy D, tier 2 for 21 months. 'Tis the season to be naughty. Follow me with subscriptions. What about defected? Nope, they're not allowed here. Guess who got the Rona? Are you serious? Do you seriously have Rona? Or you just like know somebody? Sorry I'm back and forth counting my tills. Lady Bells, let me know when you've got like 10 minutes to spare with nothing distracting you, including my amazing Christmas sweater this evening. That's right. Get out of the way, hair. We have got to show this amazing Christmas sweater. That's right. Look at this. Full 360 sweater. Yeah. But let me know when you got some time. Yo, I swear I had to grab that shirt at work today. I work at Amazon. You saw this shirt? I am defective. Oh, I'm sorry. That one is dope. I know, that's why I saved it for my almost last show. I love that sweater. Are you serious, Heavy? Is it mild cases, or is it like, you know, like you're watching me from the hospital? Because if it is, I'm going to come over there and give you a foot rub. There is a new strain in UK that is easier to get affected, apparently. Stay safe to all our friends on the other side of the pond. Holy crap. Only symptom I have is sporadic fever. Oh, and no smell. Can you taste? But you can't smell? What the hell? Damn it. This Rona is ridiculous, man. It affects everybody completely different. It's so wild. LED. Hang on. Wait for it. There you go, Allie. You know, anytime LED comes in here, I always blow on some wood. Some before the dark side affected. You're right. Dan Froat, Sex Psycho, the whole works is here. Taste is fine. Interesting. Well, stay safe, man, and keep me updated, okay? Like, whether it's on social media or whatever, keep me updated. I'm very curious. Yeah, scary times. Indeed. Smell is 90% of taste. Well, apparently not, because Heavy D just proved you wrong. Unless he has two tongues. He might have two tongues. One for smell, one for taste. He sort of flips it up and down like an alien. Toot toot. Heavy clearly has no taste before. That's why he watches this show. So X-Files mentioned about my intro song sounding like it's from the 90s. And I did not write nor perform that song. I had nothing to do with it. I edit the video that it goes with, and that's about the extent of my talent with that. But a man by the name of Tarfinger420, I believe was his handle. Okay. Was a good friend of mine, and he used to write songs on the Ustreams, and he's the one that actually wrote that entire song, and then the Amazing Gaming Cosplayer / Freddy's Ready is the one who did the remix for it. And I'm going to have to beg him to make some time so he can remix me an 8.0. And again, can't screw up with something you don't have. True. And again, if anybody has anything they want to do, I'd love to put you guys in the 8.0 intro or outro. So send me your audio files on Twitter, Instagram, I guess Discord. I don't know how to work Discord, but if it's in there, I'll figure out how to get it out of that sumbitch. But yeah, send me everything. If you want to just say 8.0, if you want to say Nerdy Effect, if you want to say, hi, this is Dan Frode, eating a pile of D's, sitting on top of my throne of awesome, then send me that. Much like the episode Nerdy does 5% of the work. Exactly, yeah. 5% of the decorating. On a good note, Hippie Chick has officially tested negative now. Negative. That's awesome. I was going to do a sexual joke, but we're talking about Rona, and it's not funny. That's what she said, snake tongue. That's right. Shit. I saw it. I saw it pop up, and I was like, what is that? And it goes, ah! And it scared me out the back of my head. Like, literally, my eyeball shot out the back real quick. Go back and watch this real fast. But that's fantastic news, Norville. Definitely time to make up for lost Rona time. So get on it. Like, stop watching the show, or you can do it like that that Bloodhound Gang song, you know, you and me, babe. And that way you can both enjoy the show. Anyway, so I've got a bunch of crap to get to. But I need to start getting this stuff out of my we've moved to Japan, and it's time to ward off the demon spirits. It is the season. It is the season to ward off the evil spirits. Get out of my house! Get out of my house! I don't want you here, evil spirits. I think that worked. I think we got him out of here. That was me testing. Just wanted to hear the sound. Ain't nothing but camels, baby. Team Light Fan. Hi. Hype. What's going on, team? Good to see you again. Mischief Chaos. What is this I hear about retirement? I knew it would scare people in here to come and watch me for the very first time this entire damn year. That's right, Mischief Chaos. When was the last time I've actually talked to you in other people's channels, but you don't visit me in mine. Pish posh. Good to see you, Mischief Chaos. Team Elite. Good to see you, by the way. But yeah, I have a giant pile sitting in the nerd hole that barely gets touched because we end up doing, like, you know, what that weird thing called conversations. Yeah. That's got to quit, okay? Listen, this is a toy show first, okay? This is about showing what we got, okay? This ain't about, you know, like getting in Six Psycho's feels, all right? I'm usually working. Whatever. Do you know that X-Files is actually at work currently right now watching me, and then also watching the clock? It's like, Nerdy's on, clock. Nerdy's on, clock. Can I go yet? No. Nerdy's on. Thank God. Yeah. No excuse. That's what I just said. Don't beat me to it, X-Files. To be fair, we don't want to talk with you. We want to talk at you. So feel free to read, but not reply. Deal. Anyway, Mischief Chaos, it is great to see you. But yeah, so this is real. This is real. I have only 2 more shows left this year. That was real too. 3 real things. That part, and then this sentence that follows it. 2 shows. This one has included it, and then I have the one on Wednesday. Wednesday is my year finale, but not season finale because I still got things I want to do. 2 more shows, but making them count with turds. Hey, you know what? Mr. Hanky's a Christmas poo. He loves me and I love you. It's a Christmas time thing, I guess. Anyway. So I've got some stuff we got to get to, and we'll never get through the pile. It just won't happen. But I at least need to have the time to deal with it. And yes, technically tomorrow is a wrestling show, but I don't count that as an actual show. It's a wrestling thing. But anyway, let's start about showing some stuff right here. Mischief Chaos is here for briefly, and I appreciate her stopping in, at least increasing my number count by 1. Let's start out with something easy peasy. Wait, all Xmas jumpers are dino related. Always have been? No. In fact, there's only been 2. But this is the one that this is what really spawned my Xmas Christmas sweeter. I saw this one, and apparently Shaggy saw it too, and I absolutely had to have it. Get out of there, hair! Come on, we're trying to show off the sweeter. I had to have it, and then after that, I was like, well, you can't just have one epic sweeter. You got to have a couple of them. So that's what it is. You can fart if you wanna. You can toot from your behind.
Yeah, you know that I am a macho
Hang on.
man, macho man. You are the cream of the crop. Oh, yeah.
Transformers Dino shirt. You can fart if you wanna. You can toot from your behind. Cause your friends don't toot, and if they don't toot, well, they're no friends of mine. Well, that's a fact. Cooking with Shay Shy, Tier 1, 26 months. Cooking with Shay Shy, good to see you. Of course, she will compete at the pay-per-view later today and or tomorrow. Can someone explain what this retirement Instagram spoke of? Basically, I was fishing. Xmas T-Rex isn't real. He can't hurt us. You don't know. You don't know. Michael ABC, good to see you. Nerd Christmas. Hey. I should grab the shirt, but it probably would have been fired. Hey, you know what? What they don't know can't hurt them. It's Amazon. Ain't gonna hurt Bezos. Hey. It was good to see you, Shay Shay. We do miss your streams, 100% though. You should announce retirement more often, getting all the people showing. I know! Literally, I was gonna say the same thing I always say. Hey, we're live. See you soon, or whatever. But I was like, you know what? Let's see what happens if I'm retiring. Let's see. Let's see if we can pull the people out of the woodwork. They just sort of scroll past. Nerdy's live again. Nerdy's live. Just loud, dude. Oh, he's got long hair now. Loud, dude. Get out of here. That's 2, by the way. That's 2, y'all. That's 2. We. Bloop. Ooh, I got me a Shay Shy. Just to come see you off. I appreciate that. She will be here. It worked. Shake. That's right, Dan. Must be the one from Tomb Raider Gen 5. I even prepared a speech. I burned it when I found out that retirement was fake, though. I damn near almost cried. I wrote it in a notepad and everything. Like legit notepad? Flex Psycho. Shay, it's good to see you. Happy holidays to you. I hope everything's going okay for you. No, I am not retiring. It was just fishing. But it is almost my last show in 2020, and then I'm taking like almost a month off-ish. It'll be 2 random shows. It'll be 2 random shows in the month of July. Month of January. I almost said June that time. Can't be very well burnt to digital file, can I? I mean, you can set a phone on fire. You said it. Now you have to do it. Julie. Happy holidays, friends. Life is so great. Good to hear it. And of course, if you guys have not checked out Cooking with Shay on Instagram, make sure you do. She does post some amazing culinary phantasms. See? It's a retirement of 2020. Actually, Wednesday is my retirement of 2020. Good for you. You deserve a break. I know. I'm only on episode 78, 79. I don't know, whatever it is. It's a lot of fucking episodes. A year to forget in loads of ways. Well, you know, we'll take a trip back on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we'll take a trip back and see all the things that we learned through Nerdy Effect. Which isn't a lot. It's basically this dude's know how to grow hair and be a jackass on stream. So, we got a bunch of stuff. And, of course, we are wrestling tonight. Day 1 of the pay-per-view. Christmas Chaos starts off tonight. We have got a total of 30 matches to deal with in 2 days. It is going to be a cluster on top of a cluster, molded on top of this, and reversed back into itself. It is going to be a long couple of nights. So believe me, by the time we get through on Wednesday, you'll be like, damn, I wish he would retire. A year to forget in loads. Not even 100 episodes and already talking about retirement. So this is the last non-wrestling show of the year. No, Wednesday is. Wednesday is my last show, and there is no wrestling. Dear Lord, 30 matches is insane. Yeah, especially on a vocal box. No, Tom, that's not how that works. I done told you, bitches. That's not how that works. I love how Tom has even said hello. No, Tom, fail. Fail. Somebody ban Tom. Life comes at you pretty fast. And even faster when you munch deodorant and perm your hair. That's funny. But yeah, no, X-Files, I'm actually approaching 500 episodes total. That's a lot. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. I feel a disturbance in the force. Oh, hey, Nerdy, didn't see you there. What's going on, Baron? Hosted. All right, let's throw some stuff. Unless 10 tonight, 10 tomorrow, and 10 Wednesday. No, that's not how that works, Allie. Somebody ban Allie D for not listening. 500, that's less than Pops, right? Well, apparently, when you're... and you're haunting rainbows. Does anybody else want to vomit rainbows? I'm vomiting the rainbows all over myself and all over my T-Rex. And my T-Rex does not like vomiting rainbows. Vomiting rainbows. Why does this take so long to go away? I've got things to do and things to show. Damn it. It's coming from your mouth or going in. It's both. It's reverse. Dan beat me. What did Dan do? Ban Alley? Oh, thank you. You seem too excited about it either way. Reverse is always nice. Anyway, Marvel Legends. This, I believe I picked up from Walgreens. That I picked up from my cheese pizza just for me for lunch today. But I believe I picked this one up from Walgreens. But this is Iron Man 2020. And this is, of course, based off a figure that was not released in 2020, but, futuristic stuff. You picked that up from Walgreens, huh? Yeah. But this is the design they thought that all the people were going to be wearing in the year 2020. And you know what? They weren't far off. If you saw some of the people that I saw wearing some of the things that they were wearing out in public, just trying to prevent the Rona. Iron Man Rona edition. Yep, exactly. Well, he's got a mask on, so he's safe. It is Iron Man. You can see into his soul right there. Look at those eyeballs. Futuristic stuffs. Yeah, apparently futuristic meant gears. But Shay, you haven't been here in a while. What do you think of the new setup? What do you think of the new look? R. Skelly's all festive. My hair is super duper long. We got to catch up. I don't like the gears on his shoulders. They help him turn. I'm stuck. Oil can. Although I don't know if that mouth hole covers up everything properly. I feel like the gears should be obsolete in the future. Well, how would things turn then? If we didn't have gears, how would things turn? He's like Iron, not so giant. Long hair is gorgeous. Thank you, girlie. What are you doing tonight? What are you doing? Are you baking festive treats and goodies for all the good girls and boys across the world? Magic. Well, let's just be honest. If we could trade out gears for magic, we would have done that years ago. So he's more effective in the environment he's fighting is railed with cogs. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. All right, let's move to something we can all agree on. One of the sexiest men to ever invade 1993 was... Huh? Who was the most sexiest man alive in 1993? Come on. There's got to be somebody out there that knows. Get out of here, microphone. Nobody asked for you. Jesse! Good to see you, Jesse. Let's see here. What is that? Is that emblem on his chest a flux capacitor? No. But we'll call it is. I think they're just preparing him for retirement and his inner workings of a clock. Delvy Pants! What's going on, Delvy Pants? Oh, I'm sorry. Delvy Poo. Fabio? No, not Fabio. Sexiest man in 93. Shawn Michaels? What are you, Killer Cutie? No. Michael J. Fox? No, maybe like 1983. Hulk Hogan? Tom, get your jump in the damn gun backstage thing ass out of here. Lots of bacon cookies, and then, of course, Christmas Eve and day. Share the pictures. I'd assume George Clooney or something. Not in 93. He didn't like hit it big until ER, which is like, what, 96, 95, somewhere like that?
That tickles.
It does. Patrick Swayze? Maybe. George Clooney is sexy always. Richard Gere? Maybe. Thank you. Is the answer nerdy? Not in 93. I had a mullet in 93. I'm digging deep. Help me out. Crisscross? Sure. No. The answer, everybody, is Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum, when he was sexified in Jurassic Park as Dr. Ian Malcolm. Yeah. All open, shirtless up there, kind of bleeding a little bit, but still sweaty and hot, and kind of muscular on the side. The Fly. Oh, duh. But yeah, so this is from the Amber collection. They finally made 6-inch figures for Jurassic Park, and I couldn't be happier. About damn time. They actually gave him the flare with the actual flame and the little glass so you can know when the T-Rex is coming. The T-Rex is... I told you it was real, Fizz. I mean, he's still sexy, so true. Uh-oh, must go faster. I don't think people really liked him until 10 years later. I'm not talking about people, I'm talking about women. When he's there, all just, Jeff Goldblum. Hi, everybody. Yeah. Whatever, I can't do a Jeff Goldblum impersonation. Wasn't he sexier in the 80s? Late 80s, early 90s when he started breaking through. Like Earth Girls Are Easy is when he was like hitting that top, girl boner. He's an acquired taste. Says you, Six Thaco. But nerdy, he is way sexy when he came out of the fly pod naked, so I'm told. Whatever. Yeah, that's a good looking figure. Thank you, Lady Bells. Can you get the boy with the expensive goggles? Wait, what? Oh, he hasn't been made yet. Not as of yet. Subzilla, Rocket and Nerd Circle. Good to see you, girl. He was also in Earth Girls Are Easy, wasn't he? Just said it. Beat you to it. Yeah. Yes, he was. I actually watched that recently. And turns out, still holds up. Gina Davis is like ridiculously hot in that film. And I'd seen it probably about 10, 15 years ago, sat down and actually watched it, not just flipped through ones on the channel. But like, I sat down and I watched it. I was like, she's like a smoking hot, like amazing, beautiful woman in that film. I was like, damn. And then she's got that weird bikini on that shows nothing but nipples. It's crazy. Anyway, are they heavy? Yeah. Then they're expensive. Put them back. My favorite line from the movie. It's so true. That was the lawyer, right? That was the lawyer saying that. In the 80s, he was the goofy guy that robbed the main guy in Death Wish that started the whole thing. Story checks out. Delv, how are you doing? How was work today? How is life treating you? But yeah, the Amber collection, I think, is one of the best things to come out of 2020. Like, the Lightning collection, the Amber collection, the Plasma collection, those have just really, I don't know, to me, I think that they've actually done a good justice for toys. Boot and I are longtime disciples of Earth Girls Are Easy. Oh no, I am too. I just haven't watched it recently, and when I did, I was like, damn, Gina Davis looking good today. She's looking great. And speaking of the Lightning collection, next up, which is the Zeo Blue Power Ranger, this was Rocky. Rocky eventually became the Red Ranger, but he was the Blue Ranger at this point. He's got the little crazy staff and all that, kick-ass little gun. They do a great job with these. They really do. I cannot stress enough as to, like, if you are a Power Ranger fan, just how well that Hasbro has built these lines. Rocky loves Emily. Why does it always come back to Three Ninjas with you? Okay, I suppose. Being overthinky today. Other than that, I'm okay. All right, here we go. Delve, from now on, you will be done being overthinky. There you go. Jim Carrey being able to speak wasn't sexier. Same figure in different collection boxes. No, I wish. That would be hilarious to see Jeff Goldblum in a Ghostbusters outfit, though. I would probably pay that. But yeah. Built well, I concur. It's just, I don't know, like, again, what I grew up with for the toys, they were very clunky, and yes, they hold a nostalgic feel, but most of the toys that I had couldn't even bend their damn knees. Like, if you wanted them to sit, they had to, like, do this weird spread eagle thing. It's like, I'm not banging a Ninja Turtle tonight. You know, like, the original Ghostbusters, they could sit straight out, you know, like, goofy-ass legs straight out. Like, they didn't have knee joints or elbow joints. So, years later, actually seeing a figure that doesn't look like it's half pregnant, but the baby is up here, and I'm talking about those flip heads, like, it actually looks pretty damn good. And anyway, I'm just happy to see it, man. I'm finally happy to see it. They do the figures justice, and I can't wait. I'm not gonna buy it, but I can't wait until they do the Power Rangers Turbo, where the 12-year-old child, when he morphed into a 6-foot tall adult. Yeah, that's his morphing ability. Literally, like, going through puberty every time. Can you literally imagine, like, it's morphin' time, and all of a sudden you pubic hair, and he's like, I've got a deeper voice now, hi-ya, and then he's got to unmorph. Oh, man, I'm kind of still scared of girls. Like, what the hell is that? Nerdy gets real excited about knees. He's the reason that weird shit gets banned on Twitch. Yeah, that's definitely me. Jeff Gold Ranger, I can make it happen. 3 cheers for knee articulation. Here. Oh, Nerdy needs to do a stop motion animation with his toys. I would love to. Boobs. Thank you, Subzilla. Did you just... I gotta say something. That's a different show, Nerdy. It's man up time. Poof, chest hair. Yes. Okay, I have 10 minutes. All right. The Turbo Rangers movie was awesome, though. Get out of here, Tom. That's 2 bands tonight. They knew how much to touch their toes. It was teaching kids to stretch. 10 minutes well spent. No. Okay, so what Lady Bells is referring to is on Friday's show, I showed 1/2 of a clip from 2017 about my first trip to a gay bar. And there's a second half. It's about 9 minutes long, and I wanted her to see it because actually she's the reason that we actually brought it up in general. So I want you guys to chillax just for a minute and check out a little bit of Nerdy from 3 years ago. 3 years ago. This went down. Let's see. I gotta remember which one it is. I wasn't ready, lady. I'm sorry. We'll try this one. All right. This will be 9 minutes well spent. I hope you got some action that night. I tried. It didn't happen.
The end of the story is, we don't know where everybody went. So one of the guys that came with us that I didn't know very well, he had disappeared. I don't know if he followed the girls or not. I don't know. Good old bait and switch. I know, right? So he had disappeared, right? So we're over there just sipping and we're talking or whatever. And we're actually at this point trying to figure out which are girls and which are guys because we don't know. And I was like, that's got to be a girl. That's got to be a girl. And that's got to be a dude. We don't know, right? So he comes back, this random guy. Let's call him Bob. So Bob comes back, and he has got this surprised look on his face. He is like, like this. And he's like motioning to us to come this way. And he's like, come on. And I'm like, what did he find? Where did he go, right? So he grabs us by the hand, and that sort of like Ferris Bueller field trip thing, and we all just take hands and go through the people. And as we're going that way, me and PlayStation Bruh, we have stopped because one of the girls that was on stage, she was walking through there. So I wanted to say, hey, I absolutely love you, right? And he's wearing this bachelor party shirt that one of the other guys had made for him, right? So he's wearing this shirt, and I want to say, hey, I absolutely love what you do. It's amazing, and you are just fucking amazing, right? So I told her this, and she goes, so what are you guys here for? And I said, well, we're here for his bachelor party. She goes, you know blowjobs are free for bachelor parties. And I was like, make it two. So at that point, while we're talking to her, I get my hand dragged, and we are dragged back into this black hole. Can I pee? Yes, you can. So there's actually this dark hallway that I didn't even notice when we came in. There's this dark hallway that I thought where the bathrooms were, but it wasn't. So he's taking us this hallway, and I'm like, okay, what the hell? And as soon as we turn the corner, there are multiple dudes making out against the wall, and I'm like, so I thought to myself, am I walking into the orgy part of this place? Because everybody had to be ID'd and checked and wristband, and I didn't know if you had to go over there for the orgy part. He took you to the abyss, dark halls of the best. And like I said, as soon as I turned the corner, there are dudes making out against the wall, and I'm like, okay, this is about to get interesting. To the point where, when we get to the end of this dark hall, it opens up into a fucking rave. And there are lights just oof, 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 oof. And there is so much people. Everybody that was in there watching the show had dispersed into this sweaty abyss of people. And there are lights just boof, boof, boof. There's a DJ up in the corner, man. He's shirtless and got the headphones up there. There is like old school Rocky Horror Picture Show music and videos going on all these televisions. There are 3 more bars against the wall, and there's just this sea of half-naked people just rubbing and sweating on each other, right? I had never, ever been to anything like that before. So I'm standing against the wall like this, just trying to take it in. My senses were so overloaded, I could not handle it. There was so much smell, and I'm not talking like bad smell. There was just so much smell and sight and visual and hearing, like I could not handle it.
Probably like 5 pounds of pheromones.
Oh yeah,
everybody
dude.
loves some
Oh,
pheromones.
everybody was rubbing and touching, and it was just sort of like this. I mean, it was
You're
just.
gonna have to take me.
Gay
next
clubs
time.
know how to
We've
party.
already
They
discussed
seriously
this.
do.
We've already discussed.
And I'll get to the end of that, but I mean, like, there are just rubbing, and there are real girls, there are non-real girls, there are guys, there are shirtless guys. I think somebody was pantsless. There was just so much going on. And then on the back wall, there was just like a sea of Asian chicks just in like schoolgirl outfits, just jumping and boof, 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 boof. And I'm just like, oh my God, I just don't know what to do. I couldn't handle it. So Bob, the guy from earlier who found the place, he goes, you got to take the tour. And I'm like, what? So he takes PlayStation Bra through the mass of people, right? Which we end up calling the route, right? So he takes them through there, right?
He was the pantless guy.
Oh, it was. So me and the other guy we were with, right? We're just sort of just like watching, just trying to take everything in, right? And then I think maybe 5 minutes later, they emerge from the sea of people, and they're like, "You've got to go do that." And I'm like, "What? No. They said, you've got to go do it." So I'm still sipping on my sippy drink. You know, I'm over here drinking my surprise, right? So I finish it, and it was kind of like I was out of excuses at that point. Body glitter and sweat juice, you're right. So I was over there. I was just like, yeah, I know, right? So I was sipping on it. I was like, oh. They're like, you're out of excuses. You got to go now. So I only did it once. Because I couldn't handle no more. So he takes me, and we actually have all 4 of us going through it. And like I said, we're holding our hands like the Ferris Bueller thing in the museum, right? I want a cute drink. So he's taking me, right? And we go around, and like I said, it is worse than watching the show. There is so, like, you have to rub on people to get through them, right? And there are girls, and there are guys, and they're questioning your sexuality, and you're questioning your sexuality. There's just so much going on. Girls touching dudes because it's like, I feel safe, it's my friend. You know, so they're touching you like, oh, that's just a gay dude. It's cool, I'll grab his butt. Like, Bob got grabbed a lot because Bob kind of, you know.
He could totally pass.
Yeah, he could totally pass. You know, I don't think I could. I had that weird goatee
Honestly,
going on.
honey, I love you, but you're a little bit pretty. So
Gay, half naked, sweaty. So anyway, like we get around the first bend, right? And I actually lose the one guy I was hanging out with. I lost him. My hand was slipped off. I don't know what happened. So it's me. So it's me, PlayStation Bra, and Bob, right? And Bob makes the makes the turn around the front, and this is where all the sweaty, shirtless dudes are.
The pretty ones.
Oh yeah, these dudes do sit-ups in their sleep. I mean, you could wash clothes on their abs, right? And there was probably at least 20 of them, just going up and just grinding on each other, just having a good time. And like I said, the lights are going crazy. It is dark, it is foggy, and there is so much smell going on, right? So we make that turn up front, and I lost PlayStation Bra. Lost him. Don't know what happened to him. I swear I don't know what happened, right? So I make this turn, and we're going straight, and my head turns, and there is this dude and this girl, and they are both sexy AF. I mean, damn. And they have been in this pit in the center of the eye of the storm for so long that their clothes are soaked in sweat. And you could see, like, every part of everything. They were wearing, like, white clothes, and they are just, like, so covered in sweat. And they're just, like, grinding on each other. And my brain goes, you need to look at that for, like, 5 more minutes. And I'm just like, I can't handle it. So I'm just looking at it, right? And as I do that, Bob then turns in front of me and goes back towards them. And I'm like, well, let's go that way. So I go this way, and I'm just sort of like, smelling what's going on. And I was like, that was good. Right? So I walk past, and then there's this train of people that cut me and Bob off. And I am in the center,
The eye of the sweat.
by myself, of this sweat-induced people factory. And as I look up, there is the damn disco ball that has been spinning, and there's like 90 lights going in different directions, different colors, and there's nothing but people and sweat and everybody all around. And I don't know. I've lost everybody. I'm by myself. So I try to make my way this way. I can't. I'm stopped. And like I said, there's hands touching everywhere. And I'm just like, stop, stop,
No, but you like it.
Oh, yeah, right. So I finally just sort of make my way, and I'm stepping on people. I got giant feet, so I'm trying to get around people. And I'm going to finally, it feels like I got spit out of this tornado of human, and I smack against the wall. I'm not even joking. I didn't know where the wall was, and it turns out to be the damn DJ booth, that guy up there shirtless that does sit-ups for a living. And I was like, why didn't you help me? And he goes, like, what the hell, man? So I turn around, and there's people that are just watching me get spit out of this human people factory, and they're just like, and I'm just like, don't go in there. So I make my way back to where the original entrance was, and then eventually they start reconverging, right? And so I'm feeling myself right here, and I'm just like, I asked him, I said, so does everybody get their fill? Because, like I said, my brain couldn't handle it. It moves so fast as it is, but there was just so much going on. Like you said, there was so much sexuality, and there was so much, there's pheromones everywhere that I just couldn't handle it. And like, okay, so we left, right? And as we're going out, we're walking down the sidewalk, and we're talking about our experiences, because everybody experiences something different, right? And the craziest thing about it is, you can make this into a statement. Can I really? But the craziest thing about this is, and I swear to this day, the number one thing, no matter the 4 of us, whatever we said of different experiences, the number one thing that we kept going back to was we felt 100% safe. The entire time. The whole time. It was an awesome experience. It was totally worth it, and I want to go back. Personally, I would like to go back.
So there you go. A little bit of trip down memory lane. Again, that was from 2017, like July of like 2017. So it's been a minute since then. And of course, yes, I had short hair, and I'm going to blame 2020 on the extra facial fatness. So yeah. So about these Asian girls, I love that story then and still now. What's interesting is I hadn't thought about it in a while, and then I want to say FizzKid, somebody brought it up, and FizzKid was like, yes, I remember the floaty guy. And I was like, yeah, and the floaty guy was the first part of the story we showed on Friday, but I literally could not do a 20-minute segment from that long, so I had to break it up into 10 minutes each. I showed the world how to use Playroom. Woo, woo! Did you? What'd you do? That was an awesome story. I'm sorry you got to work tonight, Lady Bells, but hopefully that upped you a little bit, made you feel a little bit happier. Yeah, again, from what I remember the night, and I remember I wasn't intoxicated or anything like that, none of that. So I had a couple of drinks, but it wasn't like I forgot the night. I didn't black out or anything. So, I remember it being like ridiculously fun, and I remember the whole story now that I hear it back, but me trying to retell that story would never be as good as just a couple days removed from it, because when I told that story, I want to say it happened on a Saturday, and that was that Monday, or maybe that Tuesday, I don't know. Anyway, it was real close to it, but remembering 3 years ago, every detail like that, I do remember getting abandoned in the middle of that. Balls, that was a roller coaster ride. Oh, yes, it was, because I didn't know what to expect. I'd never been there before. I'd never been to any gay club before. But it was a fun, fun time. I loved every second of it. And literally, just getting stranded in the middle of all these sweaty people. Guys, girls, and there was girls making out with guys, there was guys making out with guys, there was girls making out with girls, and like no one had underwear on. Like there was like shirtless dudes everywhere, you know, and there was just so many people sweating so much. Like COVID be damned. Like crazy times, and everybody touched everybody the whole night. Didn't matter where you were. It's like as soon as you walked in the door and got the stamp on your hand, you gave up your personal space. It just happened. And getting dragged into the pile of human was just ridiculous. The video that was showcased in PlayStation Magazine had a few others on how to use Playroom biggest video ever for Playroom. I don't know what that means. Yeah, there was a girl with a flaming pile of drinks somewhere too, right? No. That was when we went to Austin. That was a different one. Sounds like the party that will happen once this virus is over. You're right. Underwear's for squares. I remember seeing lots of nipples through shirts. That was another thing. That's a classic rave. My early 20s was that scene. I've always been old. I was in my mid-30s when that happened. I'm just like, come on now. But yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It was crazy. And I wasn't prepared. Like, us watching the drag show was great enough. Like, it was a fun night. They were high-level, awesome performers. And we were basically done. The drag show was over. We're standing in an open bar with a stage, and nobody's around us. And I'm like, I guess we're done. And then Bob comes over and he's like, dude, you gotta check this out. And he takes us through this. It was like a Willy Wonka maze. Like you had to turn like 2 corridors to get to it. But when it opened, it was this huge stinky room, and it just smelled of pheromones. Like it was just like being pumped in at your nostrils. It was crazy. It was crazy. And I'm so glad I have that isolated video so that I can actually go back and relive it through my telling of it. Famous last words for somebody else's ball slap your leg. Mm-hmm. My video for how to use Playroom app, I literally showed the world how to use it. Prophet, I thought you're building a desk. My boss's stepdaughter, before I married Faith, tried to get me to go to a gay bar since she is gay. I said, no thanks. Now I kind of regret that. Sounds fucking awesome. It was really, really fun. I enjoyed every second of it. And like, the girls and the guys and the guy girls and everything that groped me and stuff, I was like, this is kind of awesome, man. I actually feel kind of, good, And I said it on Friday. It's like 2017 Jizzy couldn't have taken anybody home, but long hair 2020 Jizzy can definitely do it. I heard all dings on that video. Prophet isn't just building a desk. He's teaching the world how to build a desk. My sister is a manager of a gay bar. Is she? I thought it was fantastic. I loved every second of it. It was really, really fun. The only regret that I have is basically, if you ever go to a gay bar, don't tell the group of girls that your name is Jizzy. Just don't, because even in a gay bar, that just doesn't come off as very awesome. Yep. Yes, I did. Or is it like eating a slice of $2,000 cake? Have you gone back? I haven't. I still have not been back. But yeah, well, when you make the nerdy movie, this rave can be a major part of it. All the connotations? What the hell? Lady Bell, you're drunk. Somebody translate. Oktoberfest and your gay bar story, very similar. Swinging brats everywhere. It was fun. It was fun until, like, we're just standing there talking, and they're like, so what's your name? And I'm like, Jizzy. And they're like, we'll see ya. Well, we all have to go there when the COVID ends. I agree. I'd love to go back. It was super duper fun. But yeah, note to self, mental note. Just make up something, Bob, Kyle, anything. I could have literally been Jerry. I could have said fish stick, which is more appetizing than Jizzy, especially when you're on your 5th drink of surprise. Connotation. There you go. Oh, apparently I'm an evil witch now. Thinking my boop bop. Thank you, Dan. I believe that Bells was going for. Well, apparently, shaking off the eyebrow. My eyebrows are going. My eyeballs looking to the left, looking to the right. My eyeballs doing its thing. Shake it, shake it, shake. Shake it, shake it, shake. My eyeballs doing its thing. Does your eye? Damn it. Anyway. Love the way that rolls off the tongue. My 5th drink of surprise. It was the prettiest dude I've ever seen in my life. I feel like Jizzy would have gone over great there. Then when they ask where it came from, you just say it's always gone by whatever my favorite food is at the time. I thought it would too. I literally, like, a dude standing in a gay bar, like, they don't know if I'm gay or addicted to jit. They don't have a clue. They have no idea. And it was literally like, okay. And then they left. It was gone. Never saw him again. It was like Shawn Michaels got his hair back there for a minute. Just a little bit. Bird Cena. Cow. There you go. All right. Let's get back to showing stuff because my table is full. No, Killer Cutie. Bad. So fun story. I went to the store today and almost knocked out a kid for being so annoying, yelling and screaming. Ever since becoming a dad, I can only tolerate Faith and Peyton. Yeah, that's how parenthood works. You like your kids and don't like anybody else's. You must have said Jizzy like a straight guy or something. Yeah, I didn't. I was like, yeah, my name is Jizzy. You know, like very like to the point. Like you like it. Like that's it. That's what he said. All right, let's show some blasts from the past. Another piece that came out in 2020, and I was up until maybe about 3 weeks ago, I was only able to find one in the wild, but I recently stumbled upon the mother load of the reissued retro figures. And these, of course, are the real Ghostbusters reissued figured in the pack, only sold at Walmart. So if you were lucky enough to be alive in 1984 to 1986 to 1988, this is what you wanted. This was one of the biggest toys and biggest selling cartoons that was out there. Not including movies, but the cartoons were still very, very successful. But yeah, this is Ray Stantz. Doesn't look anything like Dan Aykroyd, but this is Ray Stantz from the cartoon in the card. But this is a 2020 proof, and this is not from the original line. It is just basically everything's the same, even the back of the card. Only born in 89, sad face. He probably winked after he said Jizzy, which is the real reason why they left. No, right after the words left my mouth, like, literally I went, bad choice. Again, any other name, any other character. Kyle. I could have done Pee-wee. I could have said my name was Pee-wee, and it would have been more appetizing than Jizzy. It just would have. A wink is an invite. Maybe Nerdy isn't gay attractive. Apparently not. But yeah. So I picked up Winston probably about 2 months ago. Found him in the wild. Look, Proton Pack, the Ghost, everything is the exact same as it was. Again, the only thing that's not is that tiny little 2020 date on the bottom. Now, I'm sure that the figures, they have a date somewhere, maybe on their foot or maybe on their leg or something back then, just to take it away from the original line. And I've already talked about how I like this, but I don't like this, because it obscures the value of the original ones, and by doing so, people can pass off this figure as an original and literally scam people out of it. Now, typically not eBay style, but in the real life, if people aren't paying attention, they don't see that 2020, they think they're buying an actual carded Ghostbuster, it can definitely bite them. And I know people should be more wary and look at dates and things like that, but sometimes people just get caught up in the moment when they see such a good carded figure. So it's a love-hate relationship with this. And of course, I was finally able to get the entire 4 Ghostbusters. Egon Spangler. You should have said stud. My mother-in-law keeps pissing off my brother-in-law, telling how much better my son is versus their son. Makes for fun holidays. Yeah. Just do what I do. Don't have family. It's very simple. Just done. You don't have to deal with any of that crap. You just wear cool festive sweaters and talk to awesome people on the internet. Done. Try it, Meest. You'll be a lot happier. I like the accessories that come with these. Well, literally, These are the exact same accessories that came with the original line. The original line is back in here. Yeah. Yeah. Literally the exact same ones. The proton packs look the same. They didn't add any more detail. The beam blasts are the same. The shoulder, everything is the same except for the 2020 stampings on these guys. That everything else is the same. We were always confused. The Ghost had holes in the bottom. Were you supposed to stack them on the guy's head and use them as the finger puppets? I think part of it was like finger puppeteer, but I think it also went with the entrapment center that came with the firehouse. I think that was part of it, and I think it was another way to hook the Ghost to pull him in the back of the Ecto-1. So there was real reasons for it, but another thing is like you got your Ghost and you can go real easily. I consider U-Ball my pseudo family. U-Ball. If you haven't seen it, Nerdy, my shirt came. I did. I commented on it. You don't check Instagram very often. Holes are just a cost-cutting measure, aren't they? Sometimes, yes. Going to eat. Be back later. Cooking with Shay Shay. Thank you so much for being here. It is great to see you. Even if I don't get to see you again, have a happy damn holiday, and I hope everything is awesome. My brother had the car, but neither of us had the house. The hoose. The hoose is loose. So there is Egon, and I want to say nobody gave a damn about Ray. I want to say it was always a toss-up between the three Ghostbusters. Like, it was either Egon, Peter, or Winston. Like, nobody cared about Ray at all. He was sort of a second-tier character when it came to it. Like, he was there with, like, Janine. Like, nobody really cared. But, like, if you ask somebody who's your favorite Ghostbuster, it's going to be one of those three. Very rarely will you get a Ray. Rare. I loved Ray. See, I told you. There's your rare case right there. You loved Ray over every other animated Ghostbuster character? I'll wait. But between us, we had everything else, and that's awesome. Do you have the little street sweeper guy and the helicopter and all that crap? I'm wearing my Nerd Circle shirt today, so basically like watching the show from Nerdy's lap. I can make you a puppet, be like, come on up here, Six Psycho, let's hop up on Uncle Nerdy's lap, and I'll treat you like a puppet. Hi, everybody. My name's Six Pajaco. I like saying stuff in weird sentences and hope Nerdy reads it wrong. That's right, Six Pajaco. I want to give you a big smooch. Not right now. We done talked about the gay bar. Okay. I thought we was talking about the movies. But Ray has the best cigarette lip. Yes, you're not wrong. Wait, helicopter? That's my first I've heard of this. Yeah, they made a Ghostbusters helicopter. Cartoon Egon was my favorite. That's what Nerdy did when he told them his name. It all makes sense now. Hi, little pretty ladies. My name's Dizzy. This is my puppet hand. Want me to treat you like my puppet? Ventriloquism. Anyway, and then Peter Venkman, voiced by Garfield. And then Garfield, voiced by Peter Venkman. That's one of the weirdest things in Hollywood, right? So, Bill Murray was the original Peter Venkman, right? When the cartoon came out, the guy who voiced Garfield from Garfield and Friends voiced the cartoon version of Peter Venkman, only 4 years later for Bill Murray to voice the live-action animation of Garfield. That's wild, right? Come on! You just learned something, bitches! Awkward! Cartoon was all about Slimer. It was a lot about Slimer. You're not wrong. And to tie it all together, they love lasagna. Exactly. So yeah, the Peter Venkman figure finally acquired on card from the 2020 version. Now, I do have these figures. I don't have all the ghosts. I have the blue one and I have this magenta one, but I don't have the other two ghosts as of yet from the original wave. So yeah, but I do have the proton packs, and one of the biggest things about these is the beam blast would break. They are on the fragile side. So if you have them posed in a certain way, sometimes they'll fall and you'll break a beam blast. And good luck replacing your $35 proton pack. I heard Bill Murray agreed to those movies because he got the director mixed up with someone else. Probably. That doesn't sound wrong. Can you set them up fighting the older figures? If I open them, I would, but I won't. Ghostbuster Busters. But do they have all the proton beams? Of course they do. I love your shirt. I love your shirt, Killer Cutie, because I can see it, because I got a Dan Frode cam on you. Not a Red Walrus, because he's not here. That's right, you didn't get to see it earlier. I love it. But yes, All of them do have their beams. The easiest one to grab is Winston. But yeah, that is the original Winston with the non-broken beam. Got a little chew mark on it because I got a little hungry, but other than that, it's a good working piece. But yeah, all 4 of them do. Oh, there's Red Walrus. Ask and you shall receive, Red Walrus. I prefer the Friends with the pig and duck instead of the Garfield portion of the show. Yeah, you know, I didn't mind any of it. I thought it was all, you know, good. It was all part of that, you know, Saturday morning cartoon lineup. You know, Garfield and Friends with the whole thing. And then there was the Tiny Toon Adventures that came out in the 90s and all that. Ask and waits to receive. What do you want? Oh, Red Walrus. Never mind. All right. Let's move on down the line. Let's talk about Pops because, you know, Ali D's here. He's trying not to... Listen, Ali D is in Scotland, okay? He's had a long day of work. You know, he's been dreaming of Iron Brew, and there's only one thing he wants to see when he joins the show. Pops! Killer Cutie, put the Cheetos down. What? Hey, Dan, I'll sex delve, KC Bells and all. Scotland. 1 hour and 1 minute, homie. Home of the Popes. I don't know if anybody in here is a fan of The Office, and up until 2020, I was not a fan of The Office. And it's not saying that I wasn't down with The Office. That's not saying that. I just never watched it, right? It was never my thing, and it's what, almost 10 years removed since the season finale. So it just wasn't my thing. I didn't watch it when it was live, and I didn't watch the reruns. And this year, due to COVID, I decided to sit down and watch it, and it became absolutely one of my favorite things. I love The Office. It is one of the easiest things to watch. And sometimes when you're just, you can be indecisive about what's out there to watch, just pop on a couple of episodes of The Office, and it's just good. That's what she said. Never! Thinking back, I was really picky about cartoons. I just liked tons because I didn't feel they were cool enough for me. So which ones did you turn down, Fizz? Wakes up. That's right, Allie. I live near Scranton. Well, you should go to the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. Allie D jumped in because you said Pops in his native tongue. Pops! Poops! Fan of both versions. Let's see. Hey, Shaggy. Tiny Toons. I know I hated. And it's very understandable as to why you hated Tiny Toons, because Looney Tunes is everybody's childhood. Everybody. Doesn't matter what year you were born. Like, there's nobody older than Looney Tunes in this sumbitch, including Heavy D. Nobody. Looney Tunes outdates us all. And it's one of those things that's just a staple. And when you see the lesser version, which Tiny Toon Adventures was 1,000% a lesser version of Looney Tunes. I fully agree. Listwitz? No, even Listwitz is not that old. What is going on? One true villain. Hello, nerds. Good to see you. You'll hate me, but I didn't like Duck Dodgers or Gummy Bears. Gummy Bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere. The best thing about Gummy Bears was the theme song, okay? I mean, it's an okay kid show. It's an okay cartoon, but the theme song is one of the tops. Parks and Rec was good, too, and takes place in Indiana. Stu, you mentioned 3 words that were banned now, or banned in January. I know 2. What's the third? I don't remember the third one. Chippendale's on my blacklist. What? Yeah, Tom and Jerry's another one. Have you watched new... Not even a clue what that is. I got into more Animaniacs than I ever did, or Toons, or whatever. The new Looney Tunes on HBO Max is more like Ren and Stimpy. It's weird. Yeah, that's weird. Animaniacs all the way. Yes, Animaniacs was awesome just because they seemed to poke fun at everything, and there was no chill with them. 1 starts with a V, and it's not banned yet. It's not banned until 2021, dude. Chill. It's the Russian Tom and Jerry. Disc is done. About time, Prophet. Now you can go and spout stuff we're not even talking about. Like, Prophet, yes, I invented streaming. Get out of here. I just started watching the new Animaniacs. Yeah, I heard it's okay. I heard it's not bad. Anyway, back to what I was talking about, because Allie done fell asleep again. Allie, wake up. Allie, wake up. Pops, this is The Office. This is the Walmart exclusive, brand new Dwight Schrute as the Recyclops, version 2. I believe this was the second version of the Recyclops. And there's 3 of the Pops that are made. They made 3 of them. This is the 3rd release. Bow down to your king, rebel. Ooh. Good to see you, NorCal. How you doing, buddy? New Animaniacs on Hulu is cool. Yes, they are already banned. I just tried to type them. No, you did not. Don't even start. Don't even start, because I know, because Prophet said it earlier. So there is Dwight. Got the little, see if it'll focus here. Focus. There's nothing else in front of you. Only at Walmart, sticker on it says, which really says, Psycho will never get this one. You don't go to Walmart? There we go. Trying to get a little bit of the details in here. Pretty damn fun, though. Again, if you're a fan of The Office, this makes sense. If not, you'll get there. I say a better king than NorCal, but I would be telling the truth. Damn! Yo! Good to see you, buddy. So yeah, adding another pop to the popness that I have. Dude, I'm going to have to send you the video as proof. I believe you. It was just very out of context. Like... Prophet, here's the thing. This would be the legit, the counter opposite, so you know what I'm talking about. Like, if you were live chatting to people on your channel, and out of nowhere I go, hey guys, I was on Ridiculous one time. Were we talking about Ridiculous? No, we weren't. Were we even speaking about the MTV Broadcasting Network? No, not a bit. Out of left field! It says only at Walmart, then you go on eBay and it's there. Yes, you can get it on eBay, but you're going to pay a higher price. I literally paid $12 for that. Get out there. Ridiculous. Thank you. Now we can all talk about it. Prophet's like, but I want to brag. You should probably know the name of the show that you were on. But we wouldn't stop and talk about your craziness. No. Nerd Effect speaks the truth. I know I do. And regardless, even if I don't, even if I'm completely wrong, even if I said, oh, did you guys know that Stu Pedasso was actually the original voice of Duck Dodgers? And I wholeheartedly believe it. It's true in my damn show. Y'all go do your Google at your own damn place. It let me type it, but I put out spaces between the letters. What'd you put? Really? Are you serious? This is such a stupid 2020. Like, it almost feels like an April Fool's joke for those dumbass words. Did you know that I was one of the pigeons from Animaniacs? Wouldn't surprise me. All right, let's move on. Let's do something fun here. So, for my level up, Psycho sent me something I had never seen before. And when somebody sends me something I've never seen before, and it has a collection, well, I've got to get more. Agreed. Be right back. Gotta walk the dog. Or will the dog walk you? This is not Russia. Settle down. All right. So Sick Psycho sent me these hangries. Okay. They're called hangries, and I had never even heard of them, never seen them, not even on my radar. And that bothers me, especially when it's a like ridiculous, goofy toy, which is right up my alley to show on this. There are like 20 of those little bastards, right? Well, there were. Now they're all in my collection. The names are pretty great. Well, welcome to, the next one that added to the collection. I had to get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, you know, to go with the turtle shelf. It has to happen. And he has the Pooh Ringles. Mutant Turds, Series 1. Poop slime, making slime parodies. Yeah. So, of course, I had to get the damn turtle. Water, powder, and texture. Shake that butt. Poop out the slime. Chew caca. Uh-huh. Yeah. So, yeah, he comes with the Pooh Ringles, which is brown Pringles. That's just fantastic, right? Look at the Pringle guy. Well, Sick Psycho, at least you know he likes the gift. Well, I mean, I like it so much that I actually picked up the Incredible Dump as well. Uh-huh. Yep, got the Incredible Dump on here. Pooh Baka looks sad. One turd-a-turdling. Some of us don't grow out of our third grade humor, and the rest of us, you suck. I have only ever seen those in Myers. Taco smell, yes, it's not just me. So there is the Incredible Dump from Series 1, and I like how they're so confident that it's going to be this smash hit that they've made series already. Look, Lady Bells! Lady Bells! Despicable P! Yeah, you can't say those banned words, but you can say Despicable P. Yeah, we'll go from there. Oh yeah, no, I'm not done. Don't you worry your little head. No. I'm certainly not done. I had to get the big 3-pack here. Gandoose the Brown, Dr. Stains, and Lord Moldy Farts. And here it is. We've got the Fartos Pooper Scoopers, the Douchin' Donuts, Fruit Poops, Squirtios, the Frappuccino. They still haven't banned the N-word. Yeah, right? I said this last week. I said you can be as racist as you want to and say all the racist words that come to your damn stupid little childish mind. But no, the words that really affect the small, teeny white boy's persona are the ones that get banned. That's ridiculous, right? Check your local listings. Frappuccino. I don't think they know what Myers is. I know what Myers is. I've been to the Great White North before. I mean, I could turn spatula into an insult. Let's do that. I'm just saying. Like, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. And literally all the words that can berate the ladies and the women that actually stream on here, those are fine. Those are perfectly fine. You go out there and you use your words. But no. Oh, my God, really? My chastity belt fell off. And now I'm no longer that word. Oh, I've got hurt. My hurt feelings. Oh, it just pisses me off. No, you fucking spatula blowing at your ass. Now just act offended. Oh my God, let's get spatula fan. Oh my God, can he call me a spatula? Twitch, help me. Pfft. Target, Walmart, and Myers, the trifecta. Yes, I've been to a Myers before, actually. Poop, sup, Trance? Good to see you, buddy. We're in the middle of a stupidious thing. And literally, it's just a bunch of, white boys that love to troll getting on there and being like, yeah, take off your top. You're just a girl. You're a girl streaming. You're a girl. And then they replied with one of those 3 words. And they're like, my feelings are hurt. Like, literally, you can go in there and call them, like, dirty whores. And it's A-okay. Twitch loves it. But you respect their chastity. And, oh, my God. The deep part of the soul is just hurt.
Hosted.
Anyway, I could literally do a 45-minute rant on that exact subject, but it's pointless. We have to bend by the Twitch rules because, I don't know, I guess the DMCA really broke Twitch as a whole. Like, it seemed like I took my break, and then that happened, and then now this happened.
Hosted.
And I'm not even joking. There's a major streamer girl, I can't remember her name right now, but she showed her insides this week, like the inside of her, and she got a 3-day suspension. But meanwhile, boy, that chastity belt comes off, and somebody's getting banned. So stupid. Good to see you, Fatality. And whose ass do I need to whoop? Nothing. You're good. We're ranting in general as a collective whole. I think it would make a vinyl line of super offended characters. Yeah, you could do that with your new 3D printer that you brag so much about that I don't have. Fatality, it's great to see you, buddy. So yeah, one more look at the Hangries, Gandoose the Brown, Dr. Stains, and Lord Moldy Farts. And some of the delicious things that they eat in order to poop out. I can't remember her name. I know that there's people in here who are a lot more associated with the Twitch than I am. I can't remember her name. So, but anyway, these were put on my list thanks to Six Thaco. What does Dr. Stains look like? Did she stick the cam up there as a learning experience? Some of them are creative, and then you've got Fartos. Anyway. They're definitely added to the collection, and thank you, Sex Thaco. I tell you what, let's take a small break from that, and let's dive back into our Gremlin calendar. That's right, it's been a couple days. Today is the 21st, and the last time we opened it was the 19th. And yes, on Wednesday we're opening the rest of them because I'm not going to be here. Ah, that's awesome! Oh, I think this is the best one yet. Don't break. Oh, God. Phew. Look, it's the electric gremlin. Ah! That same girl has had her dog sniff and hump her on stream several times. Yeah, 3-day ban. Psh, no biggie. I showed my anaconda on stream and didn't get in trouble. That's because people were just more like jaw drop. Like that, they couldn't get to the ban button. Hush Delve, it's called a secret identity for a reason. My name will go down in history as the guy who introduced Nerdy to pooping superheroes. The Pooper Heroes. So there he is, the electrified gremlin. This has got to be the best so far. That's pretty awesome. All right, let's do the 20th as well, and we'll save the last one for today. Oh, that's cool. Check this one out. It's like the evil Stripe. Oh, come on. Seriously? Sex Thaco, seriously? Serious Thaco? Serious Thaco? He's cool, but he's flat. He's electric. Boogaloo. That's sweet. I hope they have the spider gremlin in there. Oh, there's a big door coming up. There we go. That one's just cool, man. Little rocking the hawk up there. That's the one that turned into the spider, ain't it? I don't think so. I think he was always, because he's the one that got trapped in the phone, right? And then that's the one they used to electrocute the spider, I believe. I like that guy. He looks like a dino that spit on Newman. Sorry, I hit a button. What'd you hit? That's sweet. Oh, the spider gum. Yeah. No. The one with the red mohawk. Oh, yeah. I think you're right. I think that is the one that turned into the spider. Yeah. I think now that I remember right, that makes sense. Come on. Because I think the spider did have the hawk on him. Newman. His name is Raptor. My buddy used to have that figure of him. Really? I didn't know that. So that's 2 down. We got 1 more to go. We're going to save it for the end of the show. All right. Let's make everybody's heart melt. Are you guys ready for heart melting? Can we get some heart melting going on in here? Come on, y'all. Gather around for the heart melting. Come on. Let's see you melting hearts. Come on, Dave. Come on, Lady Bells. No. Damn. He's going to wait for you to sleep and pop out the pops. Raptor, a Dino-S name is like they knew. What is it? Dilophosaurus? I think that's the one that spit on him. What's a melted heart? Just red goop? Sure. Delph says no. I'm doing a seafood boil for Christmas. Am I invited? All right, guys. So everybody knows that I'm a big fan of the Star Wars Black Series. Well, this one's actually been in the collection for a while. Just haven't had a chance to show you guys. So here we are. Hug group. It's good to see you, South. So this is the scale version of the child. He's even got the little frog that you can eat. It's got the little bowl and the little cup. So, yeah, the child, ladies and gentlemen. The stream keeps freezing because I'm in a crap area. I'll jump back in when I better signal. All right, Mies, good to see you, buddy. Sorry about that. The child. He looks like he has an evil intent. He might. Everybody's invited. What's up with the eyes? They're adorable. He's looking into your soul because he's sad because somebody left him on an alien planet inside of a giant eggshell. That's what you get, Prophet. That's what you get. I think what it is just the way it's transferring through the plastic. Like when I'm looking at him, he looks fine. Oh my God, the last episode is so hard. No spoilers. No spoilers for anything on it. We're just showing a toy, and this is from season 1, not from season 2. Okay? See, they're okay right there. That's what you get, Prophet. That's what you get. Don't be talking Skywalker up in here. But yeah, the box is super damn tiny. I mean, it's itty bitty. I love how they even put the damn name on the side, just like the big versions. Tiny ass mouth. How's he gonna eat the frog thing? It expands, like a unhinged jaw kind of thing. We're doing crab, shrimp, scallops, lobster tail for Christmas. Are we invited, Trent? You're just gonna be up there bragging. Damn, bro. Like, seriously. Looks like the same box that the porgs were in. It might be. I opened my porgs, so I don't have the box physically right here. But yeah, it might be the exact same. I found that in the wild. They had a whole bunch of them like months and months ago. Yo, Trance, I want a plate. The problem with getting a plate at Trance's house is you got to have a passport to do that. Which word is ban in that sentence? I don't know. You have to keep trying. But 3 bans, you're out. See, that's what happens when you open stuff. Only thing I'm excited about is the new Star Wars shows they're working on, which are going to be great. Like, I mean, I know there's an F ton of hate about the Last Skywalker or whatever the hell it was, whatever the last movie was. There's a lot of hate about it, but there was a lot of hate about Solo, and there shouldn't have been. Solo was a great movie. It still is a good movie. And if they were allowed to make more of the Solo, it would have been even better because they left it wide-ass open ending when it shouldn't have been. We should be watching Solo 2 right now. But people had already had their Star Wars fill, and they just did not give it the credit. And yes, Rise of Skywalker is what it was. The Rise of Skywalker could have been better. Absolutely. There's lots of fan fiction. Fan fiction has existed since the very first Star Wars film came out. But you have to appreciate for what it is and what they did. Yes, they took liberties with lots of things that happened in it, but in the overall experience, you got what you want. Well, you got a story. You got another Star Wars movie, which is what everybody always wants. And they can't all be, they can't all be Empire Strikes Back. None of them are Empire Strikes Back. The closest one to it was Rogue One. Like, you just gotta take it for what it is. And it's a Star Wars movie. You got lightsaber battles, you got, Force stuff, you got story, you got progression. It's fun, and it's Star Wars, and it's meant to be that. People take stuff so fucking seriously, and they really shouldn't. It's cinema. And there's a lot of more things to be, like, hating on. And I'll give you one solid example. It's a movie called Bikini Hotel. There is nothing, I swear to you, there is nothing worse on this planet than a movie called Bikini Hotel from the 90s. Nothing. And I've watched a lot of movies this year. A lot of bad, terrible, horrible, less than B-real movies. And there's nothing worse than Bikini Hotel. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. So, when you get up there and be like, no, Star Wars wasn't as good as it could have been, go watch Bikini Hotel, and believe me, Star Wars will be the best thing you've seen in your entire life. Anyway, moving on. I don't take anything seriously except for nerdy saying words incorrectly. That happens a lot. I know what the word was. K with an I. No, you can say kill. Bragging, I have a crab soft pretzel and cowboy burger on the way. You lucky bastard. Have you seen Hirokin? I have not. Tell me more about it. Arokabada is way worse. Look for it. It's not. It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. I got laid in that hotel. Have you seen The Room? I have seen The Room. Faith is such a little kid at heart. I swear to God, I leave the room for 10 minutes. She decides to start watching The Lorax. That's a good movie. Valhalla Rising is hands down the worst movie I've ever seen. I'm telling you. Bikini Hotel is the absolute worst. It is. And I'll tell you why. Just because I hate that movie so much. I'll tell you why. When you hear the term Bikini Hotel, especially in the 90s, what do you picture? A bunch of big boob blondes bouncing around running a hotel. Well, that's kind of what it is, except for there is zero nudity, a lot of implied stuff that is never even shown. The worst acting that I've ever seen, and that includes me watching my own stuff back from when I was a child trying to act in my own home movies. And then it literally just ending abruptly because, here we go. Like, nothing happened. It's horrible. At least with Arobi side or whatever, however the hell you say that, Stu. At least with that, at least it seems like they tried. But literally, it was worse than that B-real porn where they just show like topless stuff and people's butts. They didn't even show a butt in the entire thing. Everybody has a butt. Everybody. You have a butt, and you have a butt, and you have a butt, and you have a... Everybody has a butt. They didn't even show a butt in this. Like, nothing. It was god-awful. Did the women have a 19... Wait. Did the women had a 1972 in that movie? I don't know what that is. Anyway, I'm sorry. There's nothing. Because there are movies that are made to be bad. They're made to be a horrible, crappy movie. This was made to be a movie, and it was awful. Butts are best covered. What was your opinion on Extreme Ghostbusters? The cartoon series? Were you watching Stars at 8 p.m.? You sure sounded like it. Heard from a friend or something. It was worse than that, because Stars at 8 p.m. would actually show, like, breasts. They would actually show that. This did not. There was a lot of implied and a lot of terrible acting. One of the victims halfway through the movie ends up being the killer at the end. Definitely filmed out of sequence. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you. Yeah, the cartoon series. It was okay. I mean, it was all right. 1972. No, I don't know. I don't know if it did, because they never showed anything. Shakes it red. That's true. There was a lot of fuzz. No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even. That's what I'm telling you. It wasn't Skinamax. It was none of that. It was, oh, I hope these heavy melon breasts can get me through the day. Well, let's see them. No, I'm going to bumble around and make a hotel work. If it had 1 ounce of nudity in it, it would be worth it. Nothing. For an hour and a half of all implied. It was like, I can't even say blue balls, because you have to get past the dialogue to enjoy blue balls. At least dirty talk can get you somewhere if they don't show anything. They didn't do any of that. They'd be like, oh, I hope he hoses me down, pull boy. You could not make it through it. I'll put the bet out there. You could not make it through that film. I had to stop it 4 times to make it through that. Bikini Hotel or Home Alone 4? Oh, no, I would rather watch Home Alone 4 till my eyes bled than Bikini Hotel ever again. I need to see this bikini movie. It's on Amazon. I think it's bedtime. We've talked about stuff too long. Delva's got to go. What's the movie? I'm going to watch it. The main character has his tongue cut out at the very beginning, and so he doesn't talk. There's 30-minute boat scene in the fog. You can't see anything. Worst movie ever. Trance, send me the name of that movie. I want to watch it. Send it to me. Good night, Delv. I'm sorry we bored you to death with our terrible movie talk. I hope tomorrow's fantastic for you. But yeah, send me the names, okay? You guys know you can slide in my DMs on Instagram. Send me the names. I want to watch it. I like Piranha 3DD. I thought that was actually pretty fun. And Tom, if you think Piranha 3D with its actual high production value and blood and, like general story progression is bad, then you'll never make it through Bikini Hotel. Ever. Sometimes nothing is better than something bad, Trans. Send me your bad movies. Send me them. And I will rate them accordingly. I would love to see something worse than that movie. I still haven't. And I've seen some bad crap. For God's sakes, the damn fish burped out a penis. You know what? At least you saw one. I've been on a kick of watching Paris Hilton movies. Those are something. Worst movie I've ever seen was the Impractical Jokers movie. Ruined my love for the show completely. I haven't seen it yet because COVID and stuff. Have you seen The Hills, Nerdy? The Hills with a Z? No, tell me more. Anyway, let's move on. I've got a couple more things I want to show. We're going to show some Hot Wheels cars. I've sort of this year, I've sort of slowly got back into doing the Hot Wheels stuff and picking them up, and this the ones that I think that are interesting or fun. Zombie ducks from outer space. Is that a real thing? Aerobicide did have lots of boobs, so you'd probably like it. Exactly. I'm gonna have a sound clip for sometime tomorrow, Nerdy. I know exactly what I want to say. Okay, cool. You need to watch Rubber. I've seen The Tire. I've seen The Killer Tire. But see, that's a movie that was made to be horror and funny. It was meant to. It wasn't meant to be taken seriously. This was. Amazon, it don't have Bikini Hotel. It's because I guess it's not in your region. Son of the Mask, that's close. I have seen that. That's a god-awful movie. But at least it wasn't blurry. No, I made it up. Oh, Jizzy watched Shock Treatment. Is that a Norwegian film? There's only one Norwegian film. All right, let's talk about some Hot Wheels. These I'm actually going to open. So these may look familiar to you because someone pretty damn awesome sent me these. But I had to pick up a couple of other ones just because I like this truck so much. Come on, camera. Jizzy's hoping for a new camera for Christmas. There we go. There we go. The Fast Bed Hauler. Pretty damn cool. This is actually copper color. I know it's not coming across right. It's more goldy, but it's actually copper in real life. Trilogy of Terror is a cult classic. You should see the price of Bikini Hotel on eBay. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. The Hills is about some rich kid playing gangster. Some kid who apparently is a baseball prodigy, and it's got Paris Hilton. Check it out. Let me know what it ranks against these shit. So, Six, if you follow my Instagram, you can see how I rank movies. And I'm trying to get on with Twitter, but it's a lot of work to put on both. But yeah, wonder who sent those. Well, not this specific one. The ones you sent me are somewhere else. But these I want to open. And this is the one that I got to go with it because I want to display it. Is this old school Roadster, the 32 Ford. And again, these are all copper colors. And I just dig the look. I dig what they did with it. And honestly, I have not opened a Hot Wheels in forever. Instagram will post to Twitter. Yeah, but it's not the same. It looks goofy. It looks goofy. So there's the first Hot Wheels I've opened in a hot damn minute. Pretty damn awesome. I love it. It almost looks porcelain for some reason. It's copper and porcelain. So, okay, what about the Hoff playing Nick Fury? That's a superhero movie, dude. It's meant to be good. You could buy a digital and disc version PS5 for the price someone charged on Bikini Hotel on DVD. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. The Mangler is pretty bad from the Stephen King short story about the serial killer washing machine. Okay, listen. Everybody who has bad movies, send them to me. DM me. Put them here on Twitch. Whatever. On Twitch. Put them here in the DMs here. I want to see them. I want to watch them. There is the Flatbed Hauler. Again, it's all copper on this bottom side. The bed is plastic. And look at this. It does slide. Look at that. It actually tilts. That's pretty awesome. But I got it so I could put the car on the back and display it. Just because I think that looks so good. Well, now I got to open another one because that one's gone forever. But anyway, I think it looks good. What's going on, El Muerto? Good to see you, buddy. Driller Killer is boring. Nothing. I've not seen anything worse than Bikini Hotel. Anyway, that's what it would look like just sitting on the shelf. These two badass Hot Wheels cars. I don't know. I love them. I love them. Stay. Let's remove the trash. What up, dude? Morto, I think you're wrestling tomorrow night, but I can't prove it. The pay-per-view does start tonight, and actually about just a few minutes we're going to start it. I got a couple more things I want to get through. But yeah, the pay-per-view's tonight. I'm just going to go in order. I don't remember where your match is. So the next one is the I know it's a Stallion, but I don't know what year it is. Does it say? 1969 Shelby GT 500 Hot Wheels leading the way. Thought it was Mondays. Well, not on pay-per-views. So, El Morto, when we do pay-per-views, your match could end up on any night of the week. It depends on how important it is. Love that car. That's right. A wild stallion. Have you seen Fat Man? My buddy's just telling me about it. It's a Santa horror movie. I have not. Send me all of these. You know my DMs. I don't like that they cheapened on the grill. Look at that. They just painted the grill blue. They could have painted it black like the car on the picture is. Anyway, just kind of cool, this little convertible dude. I think they did a pretty good job on it. I don't like that they left it blue, but who knows? Maybe this is one of those rare versions. I dropped the child. Let's do this one. It's not often you get to see these. These are usually more along the Matchbox style, but the Mad Props. A blue headlight. Yeah, I know. Check it out. An actual plane with spinning propeller. And everything just went orange for me. Come on back now. There we go. Yeah, Fat Man is a Mel Gibson movie. Are you serious? I had to pick up the damn plane. I had to get the plane. They did a pretty good job on this one. This is pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm always down to watch movies. Like, whatever you guys got. Oh, I saw the Fat Man movie. Cut those Chinese kids pay until they learn how to paint. I will show myself out. I always get tempted to get into Hot Wheels, but they're even easier to collect than Pops. I can't. Yeah, I know. That's the thing about it is, like, there's so many good ones that I see that I enjoy, but it gets very difficult because at $1 a piece, it's like cool, but then you end up with a whole cluster of them. What do you do with them? I don't know. That plane looks great. I agree. Alert! All right, Norvils. All right, so I've got 2 left, and both of them are movie-based. Let's keep it with the Hot Wheels tradition, then I'll show you guys the Matchbox. $1 a piece, but then $200 to house them. I had to get it the Bat Plane or Bat Wing. It's a Bat Wing, but they call it the Bat Plane. I guess for copyright? I don't know. New for 2020, the Bat Plane. Batman leading the way. That, of course, looks like the Michael Keaton one, so maybe they did call it the Bat Plane in that movie, and I just wasn't paying a damn attention. Oh, we got Tom's attention now. We got Tom's attention. Shock Treatment is a sequel to the Rocky Horror Show, an awful movie. Oh my God, are you serious? They made a sequel? There should never be a sequel to that. I have not seen it. Help Batman fight crime and protect Gotham City in these Batmobiles and spider vehicles. 1 of 5. Well, I got 1. And yeah, it actually comes with a stand. I don't know if you guys... There's the stand right there. So it actually does, like, stick up off the ground. Danny speaks the truth about Shock Treatment. I have not seen it. I haven't even heard of it. But that's what I like. I want to see these weird-ass movies that people just can't stand. Like, I've seen the bottom of the barrel. I've seen the top. I've seen the golden horizon of cinema. Masterpiece. I've seen it. I know what it is. And then I've seen the absolute bottom of the barrel, which is Bikini Hotel. There's nothing I've seen in this earth that's worse than that film. Nothing. All right. So the last Matchbox of tonight is, well, it's from Jurassic Park. We're going full circle. The Jurassic Park Jeep, talking about Newman again, going back to the dinosaur DNA. Going back to that, well, take my recommendation with a grain of salt because I enjoy most bad movies as long as I watch them with friends. I agree. I have the movie too. Jeep Wrangler Roll Bar, or, Jurassic Park Jeep. They didn't change they just did the paint job and little stickers on there, but I still think it's pretty cool. Have you seen Staying Alive, the sequel to Saturday Night Fever? It's been a long time. I have seen it, but it's been a while. Okay, that Jeep is just badass. I know, and that's the kind of rabbit hole you can fall down really quick, especially when they start doing movie-based stuff. Yeah. Buy a couple for your Lego town that I'm going to build. Silly me, I didn't know about that. All right. Let's go back to Power Rangers Lightning Collection. Now, the first time they released the villains for the Lightning Collection, they were in a 2-pack. And 2-packs, if you don't find them right away, they become really, really expensive on eBay. So this one I snagged up off of Amazon pretty damn quick. The Lord Zed Putty. Now, I know I needed like 12 of these to build the Putty army, but I could only get my hands on one of them. But yeah, the Z Putty. This was the next generation in the Putty family. And what was interesting is when Lord Zed built his putties, he built them with a, Death Star device. If any of the Rangers punched that Z on his chest, they would disintegrate. Like, if you're going to make a self-destruct button, why not hide it in the back of his kneecap or something? Why put it on a big giant circle on his chest? I never understood that. Like, is this just to distract the Power Rangers? And if so, don't build a self-destruction button. I don't know. Buy one of those dumbass birds from the Power Rangers movie from the 1990s with the buttons that makes the stupid noises. Several people walked out of the Lighthouse movie when I seen it. Yeah, but that's supposed to be a good movie, though. Wasn't he on Seinfeld, too? Oh, wait, different Putty. Hey, back when the putties would explode, it was pretty satisfying. I agree, but... as an adult looking back, it's kind of dumb. But this one, swappable hands are always a good thing. The putty design is pretty great. Even got the flame fireball. And apparently deep in his packaging is the explosion you can clip onto his chest. Acclaim doesn't equal good, or at least it's entertaining. I agree. I understand what you're saying. So yeah, the putty from the Lightning Collection. And yes, we're doing round robin lightning stuff and not trying to spend a lot of time on things. All right, so I got 2 new things and 2 old things. I showed these before. I showed the Starscream version, but this is the Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Wheeljack Transformer. Wheeljack was my favorite good guy watching the cartoon series growing up. I don't know. I guess I just like the lights on the side of his head that would glow whenever he would talk. Like his eyes were always lit, but when he would speak, his like ears would like go up and light up. What are the Power Rangers going to do if the putty guy shows up pre-exploded? Just stare at it and poke it with a stick. Just walk it off. So there he is. He actually transforms into a close relation to what the car actually looked like from the cartoon series, but with way more articulation than just, you know, like, because the original one, like, the front hood would fold down, and then it would twist, and then it would bend up, and he would just kind of just like, I'm Wheeljack. Pew, pew, pew. But this one, he can actually stand and pose. It's pretty cool. I like Wheeljack because he was fairly unique. A lot of the others look like. I agree. I fully agree. His transformation is cool, not what I pictured from his weird feet. Well, the original one is super goofy compared to this. At least he can actually like make a cool stance. So, yeah, I dig it. I dig it. And one good thing about this series, about the War for Cybertron, is actually they're to scale. So if I had the Optimus Prime, Optimus would be like taller than him, and they're all in the same realm. Whereas back in the day, yeah, they were kind of to scale, but nowhere near as close, because Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee are actually smaller than him, like they're supposed to be. So I like this series. I'm gonna get probably the originals, the original line, and not go for the good, because one of the new ones they have is like an oil rig. Who wants to play with a transforming oil rig? Nobody. But Neddy, he's in the cartoon. I don't give a damn. All right. Let's do, which show is this based on? I think it's a new one that's coming out. I'm not sure. It's brand new. These just started mid-2020, so it's pretty new. Cthulhu Mansion is an awful movie. Don't get me started on Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee. One's yellow, one's red. That's all you know. That's all you need to know. All right, so classic Nintendo game. Anybody who's a Nintendo player, collector, grew up with it, knew that there was always something weird when it came to Nintendo games. That we're talking NES, right? And that sometimes you would get the gray cartridge, and sometimes you would get the black cartridge. And for the most part, you had no idea why. But the black cartridges were off-brand. They weren't officially Nintendo licensed characters or games, but sometimes they made really, really good ones. Gauntlet is one of those from Tengen, which was the third party from that, because you know what? They didn't have licensing. Can you imagine, like, somebody other than PlayStation releasing a game for the PlayStation and just sliding it in there? Like doesn't have the PlayStation blue or white sticker on the side of it. It just says, you know, like Bob's Games on it, and it works on the PlayStation. That would be wild. Ooh, awesome art. That would be wild. But back in the day, you got the Tengen, and there was a couple more that did it as well. It wasn't just them. But this would actually work in your NES. It would work just like your normal NES games, except it was a little bit different. Imagine Crash Bandicoot by Play-Doh for Xbox. Exactly. But back in the day, they could do that because it was like the first time. And all the other consoles did it. Prior to that, did it too. But after this is when people started breaking down and actually, you know, clicking it in. But yeah, Gauntlet is just one of those games that just kind of stands the test of time. And they've done ports. They've made sequels to it. There was one for, I want to say it was PlayStation 2, which was phenomenal. I love the hell of that game. The internet ruined the Reputable Tengen Company? Reputable? What's that word? Stop using big words. You know my brain's small. Okay, I thought of a really bad film. Steel Dawn with Patrick Swayze. I've probably seen it. It sounds vaguely familiar. But yeah, this box is aftermarket. This isn't the original box it came in. This is just how, like, people who don't have the original box display them, because they're nice, they're solid, they're firm, and it tells you what damn game you got. But yeah, so there it is. Gauntlet. If you don't have it, if you have an emulator, I highly suggest checking this one out. Gauntlet Dark Legacy is my favorite. It's just one of those good games, man. It just really is. Choose from 4 legendary characters as your hero: Thor the Warrior, Thyra the Valkyrie, Merlin the Wizard, or Questor the Elf. It sounds like a Knight at the King of the Round Table, man. Look at that. King Knockout. This is what his entire thing is based off of. But yeah, Gauntlet. All right. All right, do you guys want original old school or do you want new school? Figure out, we got 2 things left. Technically 3, but well, we'll save that one for Wednesday. So we got 2 things left. Do you want new school or old school first? The internet ruined the damn you Xfinity. Old. Nice and shiny. I'm liking how they went to detail with the writing on the back. Lots of read about the game. I agree. So everybody wants old first, so it means you want to end with the new. Okay, I see how it is. I mean, we're going to do both, but I see how y'all want. All right, let's do old. This comes from G.I. Joe. Do you ever play the newer Gauntlet game? They somehow managed to ruin a winning formula with the sake of the decent graphics. Like I said, the last one I played, I think, was for PlayStation 2. I want to say it was. Super Mario Dinosaur. Good to see you, buddy. Old Testament. All right, so this is an actual, not a figure, but a vehicle from G.I. Joe. And back in the day, if you watched the cartoon, one of the things that happened a lot with Cobra, and I started recently rewatching it for the first time in forever. And sometimes the Joes would actually get into these Cobra vehicles, and they were called Trouble Bubbles. And this is a complete Trouble Bubble. Pretty simplistic. The little thing leans up. You put your G.I. Joe in there. The little hatch open. You can get him in there. And then he could fly around, not through the sea, but through the sky. And check it out. It's even got the little movable rudders back there. The little missiles that come off and can fly by and blow up your enemies. The jetpack is detachable. But yeah, the Trouble Bubble. And this one's actually in pretty damn good shape. This is not original to me, obviously. I just got it recently. But it's pretty cool. Real American Hero. Yeah, man. In with the old, out with the new. I like that. Whoa, you sure it's not the next Tesla automated vehicle? So this also came with one of these exploder bombs. And I said it was complete, but it's missing the damn door. So there used to be a little like fold down door that went right here, and it's missing the door, but I don't care. This is literally going to probably hang from the ceiling. I'm going to put a G.I. Joe in it, and this will probably hang like next to it or something like this. It's just cool to have and cool to see this, especially when it's complete. The pod is what matters. The little exploder bomb doesn't. Shove a pop in it. Let's see what it looks like with a figure in it to show full image. When I sit down, I need a big plastic spike in my back to keep me still. Unlark, Novo Rogers, welcome back. All right, let me see if I can get to it. Hang on, my Joes are in a difficult spot. All right, how about Serpentor? Come on, bend, baby. There we go. How about Serpentor right here? What do you think? And there's his hole in the back so that we can secure him. DMK, good to see you. Kind of looks like one of those old-timey perm thingies they showed in the movies. You're not wrong. All right, so we'll pick him up. We'll slide him in there. We'll put the spike in his back to make him feel very comfortable. You know, it's basically so he doesn't fall out. And we'll put his hands up. And then he will fly the Trouble Bubble. Such great condition for an old figure. I know. Tom, I haven't told you this before, but welcome to the Nerdy Effect. Hands at 10 and 2. Just realized today is Monday. Started watching Orange is the New Black. Remembered it was Monday. Orange is the New Black is a good show. I mean, the first 2 seasons are really, really good, and then you're sort of like hooked in for the remainder of it. But that first season is just awesome. It really is. It's one of the top things, man. It's just so good. It goes so quick. You always want more. And I didn't watch the first season when it came out. I watched it when season 2 came out, so I got to watch season 1 and 2 like all the way through, and then I had to wait like a year for season 3 and 2 years for season 4. It was ridiculous. It sucks you in. It's really good. And that music, one of the things. Oh, I did. You're right. Damn it. Thank you. Sorry. But one of the things about the music of the Orange is the New Black is when you're watching it, you're like, this song is terrible. It is ridiculously terrible. And then, like, by episode 4, you're singing along, the animal, chop, 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 like, you're always into it. It's stupid. It's stupid. 40%? I did, Trance. Thank you. I had to reach to a high, ridiculous shelf to get to it, so I had to move it. Thank you, Trance. I appreciate you. Dan Frode literally would have, like, this would have been us talking for the rest of the time because Dan Frode literally would not even said anything at all. He'd just been like, sounds real good. I'm so happy to be here. Damn it, Dan. Thank you, Trance. You are a warrior among men. We only watched the first 2 seasons when they were released. Yeah, that's when I did, and I enjoyed it, and the story gets okay. I mean, it's not bad. Laura Pepperin was in Orange is the New Black. Thanks, Super Mario. I thought your voice was just bouncing off the plastic shield from the gym. Yes, I'm very method. Pew, 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 pew. Pew. All right, one more thing, and then we're going to do some wrestling tonight. Pay-per-view starts tonight. One more thing, the last thing on my list. And I've almost got a complete clear table. I'm so happy. Oh, we got to do Gremlins, too. All right, so Marvel Legends is our finale. We went old, and now we're going new. And this is from Spider-Man Maximum Venom.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Thank you, Six. PPP! If you guys like Orange is the New Black, then try Wentworth. It's darker. Your face. All right. This is Miles, but as symbiote Miles. And I don't know if this happens in the comics, or if it happens in a game, or if it's just some creator's wet dream. And we talked about these a while ago when I tried to persuade Six Psycho to buying in the Venom Deadpool. This is the hand of Venom Deadpool compared to the actual figures of Miles, and that's pretty damn cool. One thing about this is all 5 figures in the series create the Venom pool, whereas most times you always get like a secondary or third figure that's over here that doesn't do anything. It's just part of it. Are you going to send me the bath? Hell no! So as it sits right now, I have 4. The only one I don't have is the Morbius figure. And I'll probably get him a little bit later when he's super expensive because I didn't even heed to my own rules. I play Marvel Strike Force on my phone and Spidey Symbiote. Are you serious? That's awesome. It's probably something that happens in the comics or it's going to happen in the comics. Yeah, more than likely. Typically, they don't string too far-fetched from the material source when they make figures like this, including the damn Venom pool. But they did a really good job, and once again, just happy to have this guy as part of the collection. And I didn't overpay. That's the biggest point about this, because there's, like, I don't know. Hasbro sometimes thinks that nobody will ever want this, so they only make 3 of them in the entire damn world. And so scalpers get to get all the money out of it, and Hasbro makes nothing off of it. But actually getting this, paying retail price, made me feel like a real boy. Miles Morales is in 2. Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty damn badass then. All right, one more thing, and then the end of the show is gone. Retirement is just around the corner. Let's do day 21 of the Gremlins Advent Calendar. See, where's another one? Here's a big box right here. This big box is probably the spider. I hope that they wouldn't. I hope they wouldn't smack in another damn pod right at the end. All right, day 21. Oh, that's awesome. Look at this. Look at this. I want Gizmo's little red car. Oh, that'd be cool too. Look at this. It's the skeleton. It's the Gremlin skeleton. And that could be for 1 or 2 movie. It just depends. That's pretty awesome. Is wrestling tomorrow for the Fed? Yes, and today. Did he make more Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider figures? I agree. I agree with you. There you go. Trying to get you guys some detail with him. They're so small.
Hello there.
Hello there. Jonesy! What's going on, dude? Good to see you. But yeah, the gremlin skeleton. Anyway, of course, I post all the pictures of this stuff on my Instagram. So if you guys want to see them up close without all the blurry visions with the actually kind of high dollar camera, then make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's right there, The Nerdy Effect. I got a shelf for my kitchen. Bragging. Good to see you, Jonesy. How you been, man? I'm back. Barbecue dinner tonight. What? I bet that skeleton glows in the dark. Oh, I don't know if it does or not. I don't know. I'll let you know in the future. Jonesy, good to see you, man. IG, I know, giggle, giggle. But I recently found out that you have a Twitter, so can't be giggling too much there, sir. All right, as I said at the beginning of the show, Wednesday is my final show this year. Final show of anything, including wrestling or roundtable, anything. I'm done on Twitch until into 2021. So if you guys miss me, make sure you're here on Wednesday. But we've still got wrestling to do tonight, and then wrestling tomorrow night. Lots of wrestling tomorrow night. It's going to be a long-ass show tomorrow night. But we're finishing up the pay-per-view tomorrow night, and then Wednesday's going to be our long holiday/Christmas show and all that kind of stuff. We're going all out. Quick question. What's the difference between potatoes au gratin and scallop potatoes? I don't know. Ask a chef. Where's King NorCal when you need him? Better not miss my birthday in 2021.
10 whole months of subscribing to Jerry. Jerry's feeling the love.
Jonesy! Thank you so much for your Prime subscription, Jonesy. Oh my god. Do you see all these other troglodytes in here that just don't subscribe with Twitch Prime even though they have Prime? Look at them just giving them to somebody else who doesn't deserve it, and here you are giving it to me. You're the best. Jonesy! Look at you. For you, Jonesy? That's right. There you go. Socks. That's right. That's what you get, Jonesy. Pants. I know. Huh? I feel like they should have been butter and cheese. I don't know. Go for it. King NorCal's a chef, not me. Jonesy, seriously, buddy, thank you very much. I appreciate the hell out of you, dude. I'll try not to, DMK. I'll try not to. You got such a big side. Thank you
so much for your donation.
Red! Thank you, buddy. All right. So, like I said, Wednesday's my last live show for the entire year. And then I finally get to take a break. And I don't know. Who knows? Maybe my voice will start healing after this. The Nerdy Effect stream is sponsored by Shark... Shark Bites, Fruit Snacks, and Sliced Soda, both of which I want right now. That's right, Fatality's here. Fatality got back. Yeah, Fatality. What's the difference between the potatoes? I forgot about Fatality. You went off to leave us, and we got all sad when you weren't here. Sponsored by Shark Fart. 100% Shark Fart is definitely what it's sponsored by.
I don't wear underwear.
Forgot about that one. I just knew a wrinkle on the brain. By the way, you get a new wrinkle on your brain every time you learn something. Oh, I got you. All right, let's do it. This is tonight's Christmas sweeter, and you're going to want to tune in Wednesday to figure out what's it going to be. What's it going to be on Wednesday? Nerdy's brain is real smooth. Oh, hell yeah, it is. All right. We've got wrestling to do. The pay-per-view is tonight. That means you guys don't have to go anywhere. Wrestling comes right to your lap. All you got to do is watch a crazy little outro video. Some voices in it you might actually know. All right. I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys very much for being here tonight. Nerd Circle to you. Ah! I actually feel okay after that. You know, that one I felt bubbling a little bit. It felt bubbling.
Hosted.
But I think I got it all cleared out. I think it's okay. That's the difference between scallops and au gratin potatoes. It's a shirt. Don't listen to him. What happened to Tom? Gotta say that's a proper cool sweeter. Thank you. The Nerd Circle summoned it. It did. I feel better. All right. Just stay there. We'll see you soon. Nerd Circle to you. I'll see you soon. Boom ya. Don't fart, please. Please don't fart. Okay, we're good. Later.
nerdy effect.
It's the nerdy effect.
7.0. 2.0.
6.0, y'all.
4.0, darling.
6.0. Just a beatbox.
It's a nerdy effect.
It's a nerdy effect.
7.0.
Nerdy effect.
Not the dose, not the dose. 7.0.